This is our ancestral grounds that we would have been born in. And unfortunately, we were taken away. And now I've had the opportunity to return, which is emotional, overwhelming, but a blessing.
Okay, but what's the name? What the name they gave you?
The name they gave me was Kofi Abri, I believe.
Kofi Asabri.
Asabri. Right.
In today's video, some African diasporas who think name and family plays a major role in human life and it links you spiritually to your roots decided to get renamed in Africa, Ghana, and in the Ashanti region. And I'm Afia Kimura. I'm going to take you through all the process. So stay tuned and let's go. Let's go! Family is one of the most important things in the world and in the lives of humans. Most especially we Africans. They are involved in almost all aspects of our life, even personal decision makings. And you can only be related to a particular family either by blood or by marriage. And when it comes to family, name plays a major role. Your name tells a particular tribe or family you are from in Africa, and it identifies your roots as an individual.
Akan achame pumano hona yakoma makwaba sana ana bukum kam.
Once again, I would like to welcome you to Hemang traditional area. You are already well aware of our mission in coming here. What you're observing right now is the chief delegating a few of his elders and the linguists to reciprocate our kind gesture in terms of we greeting them. So what you're going to do is to say welcome to you. So that is what the linguist spoke to Nana. So what you're saying is that we are being welcome, and this presupposes that indeed we have been welcome over here. If we weren't welcome, there wouldn't be any delegation from Nana and his elders to do that. So at this point in time, know that you are welcome. At this point in time, we are being asked our mission over here. And the linguist is right to do so because probably we are on our way to the north and we missed our way over here. Or maybe we are being chased by a wild animal, or probably we're looking for a place and we assume that this is the place. At this point in time, it's important that we tell them why we are here. And usually I don't intend to do all the talking, so at this point in time, I involve the leader of the group, which is Andrea. Kindly walk towards me so that you tell Nana and Chief why you're here, and I'll also translate as well. So please,
thank you for having us. We are here to be one and to commune with our home. This is home for us. So we are here to come back home to our birthplace. And to be named.
Just want to let us know that indeed our requests have been accepted. We are welcome and let's feel at home. But before we proceed, I would like to take advantage and explain to you the setup we are seeing right now. Just so that at least when we leave here and we're being asked, what was this about? I mean, we'll be able to explain. Most of the talk, you've noticed that I'm doing the talking with the linguists. For you to become a linguist, you must be someone who is well versed into the culture. You should have lived over here, you should have grown over here, and understand all the ins and outs of the culture and be able to explain. Though when he talks, he says, Nana says. Nana and his chiefs are sitting in state. Though Nana hasn't spoken, but he says, Nana says, Nana says. We say that one cannot speak directly to Nana unless you go through him. So he speaks for Nana. That is why we say that Nana does not make mistakes. Nana does not falter. Because whatever Nana wants to communicate with us, Nana says us through the linguist. And the linguist does the talking. So in case maybe you decide to quote the linguist anywhere, and your quote was a misrepresentation of what he said, indeed that is not coming from Nana. That is coming from the linguist. So for you to play that role, you must be someone who is very eloquent in the local language. Your comprehension of things is very, very high, and you'll be able to speak correctly as well. Again, Nana is flanked by his elders, well dressed. This is to let you know that they are all in support of what we are here to do. Again, you have the people over seated. Indeed, if you have a function like this and the people are not here, meaning you don't have their support and they are not in agreement with what you're doing. So this is to let us know that they are in agreement with what we are doing. Where we are seated right now, before the European team, our forefathers indeed, after a hard day's work, would like to sit under a huge tree, a media tree and all that, and that is where they rest, that is where they discuss issues, that is where things happen. So, though this is our ancestral area, it is important that as part of history, this area has played an important role. So know that we are also adding to history what has already happened. And not only are we retracing our route, but we are actually affirming what history talked about years ago, that we have come back home. Indeed, as we have come back home, we are not doing things amiss, but we are appropriately all that we are supposed to do, and that's what's happening. So at this point in time, just so you know, that's Nana linguist, Nana himself, and the chiefs are all seated. Just before we start the program, we need to go through what we call some purification exercise or practice. So I'll encourage all of us to stand up from our seat, walk through here, and then come to that side in front of the drums. Joseph, while I need integration, you were. So at this point in time, as I mentioned, we'll all be going through some purification process. The traditional way, using the traditional method, and that will be led by our chief priest. Our chief priest, as we say, is the eye and the voice of the gods. I guess by now you understand who the ancestors of the gods are, the role they play in our lives as people who once lived good life and they are now living in the land of the living dead. So at this point in time, our chief priest will be leading that process. One may wonder why we use these. There are certain leaves and plants that are used for driving away evil spirits that are used for protecting us, and that is what is actually taking place right now. And when that is completed, has taken us through this in a very calm manner. Usually in another platform, the chief priest you see will be a different person altogether. When we see that when he's taken over by the spirit, he's not this, what you see here. He's only smiling all that. He's a different person altogether. We're doing things differently, but today, we're saying it because usually sometimes you hardly come close to them, but he is playing a very important role in our life. So when we are done with this, he is still playing this role because what we are doing is spiritual, and he cannot be left without his input. So that is why he's still. Anytime Nana will be giving his speech.
Nananom,
Kasa mahanya di bae. Mahanya kasa.
nananom ne mpanyinfo a nkɔla ne mmaa ne mmarima a mohyia ene anɔpɛ.
Nana kasa o. Ɔsɛ hemaman panyinfo sɛbi nananom asukufoɔ ayɛ nyinaa yɛhyia wɔ ha se. Zuen.
Egyina nananom anan zia ne miwura n'ahemahene anan zia na mada obi biara ase. Zia.
Ɔsɛ obɛgya n'ahemahene anan sɛbi tumi a ɔde ama no yi obɛgya n'anim. Nanam wada n'ase so da n'ase. Ɛne obi a wɔ ha biara wosɛ wada agye baazo no sɛbi ɛda mo ase.
Na ene da yɛ ɛda sonko koraa.
Ɔsɛ ene da yi ene bena da yi ɛyɛ da a yɛ sonko koraa ɛwɔ afinim.
Sɛ yewura watumi enya enisuadehu na watumi ayɛ adefɛɛfɛ a ɛte sɛ yie. Zia.
Ɛne obi a n'anya ne saa sɛbi n'ahemahene sɛ wɔnya adisuadehu fɛɛfɛ a yɛ nuanom a wɔakɔka baabi wɔtwe wɔn dɔm ba kuro dua mu am se no abɔ nsɛm ayɛ fɛ.
Ɛnɛ sɛ Nyankopɔn ɛne nananom agye wɔn taataa na wɔn de ɔde wɔn abɛduru efie a na deɛ yɛka sɛ yɛma wɔn akɔ aba. Nyankopɔn ɔnhyira wɔn.
At this point in time, it's representing Big Nana, who is playing a very important role, equally important elsewhere. But what Nana said was that he thanked the people, his elders, those who have come here in support of this program. He also thanked our ancestors and the Supreme Being, God Almighty, for giving us this opportunity for us to see this particular day. He also thanked God for making it possible for you to come over here, having decided that this is your place of birth, having decided this is where you recognize your ancestors, where you believe your ancestors hail from. So as a result of that, you have decided to come home and have your name interred. He also said that he knows that after this place, we will go to the river, and he trusts that whatever declaration that will make upon our lives to that river, by the time we get home, all those declarations will come to fruition. So he also thanked Nana for giving him this opportunity. And he trusts that by the time we are done with this program, a lot more people, like those who, your predecessors, those who have come before, and those who wish to come, more numbers will come and will make Hemang great. So he trusts that with all the support that we are having, it will go a long way to make this program a success. Thank you. Please come right in front of Nana. Nana will tell you the name, your local name, the clan you belong to. Then your clan members over here will come and embrace you by way of welcoming you into the family, and then they'll help you go sit. Does that sound like a good plan? Okay, so the first person is Andrea Nottingham.
Jump button. Papa,
your name is Ya Ejekum. Ya Ejekum. Breakthrough Ebusian. Breakthrough for her. Thank you, Bosaman.
Mr. James, what's your name?
Bosaman.
Your name is Ya Benewa.
Ya Benewa. Thank you. I'm gonna
James.
Your name is Kofi Asable. Kofi Asable. It means Ediana. Kofi Asable. Ediana Ebusian. It means Kofi is Kofiada. Friday born. Kofi Asable. Kofi Asable. Ediana for. Your name is Brecha. Ekwana Ebusian. Abra is Tuesday born. Abra Acha. Abra Ekwana for. Your name is Ekuya Mkuruma. Asetu Ebusian. Wednesday born.
I will pronounce our own names.
Kofi Asable.
Indeed, you are from here. And how about you, Mom? Yeah, Benewa. Pian Kurma. Yeah, it's a cool. Good. Okay. So last but not least is in Church, that is boiled corn and a bit of honey and groundnuts. This food is locally made over here and it's for only this town. This is the only thing to work with. So usually every group that comes here, that's the last thing that we'll ask them and for you to have a taste. So we are going to offer you each that is well packaged by our lady over here. So each one of you will pick one. We know that we already had a talk, but please try and take a bit of that just to sum everything up, wrap it up. Time that we've come to the final part of the program. So I will ask the 5 of you to kindly walk in front of me so that I can bless you and pray for you so that we can move to the next part of the program, please. The prayer includes so many things. So at this point in time, we have the marker of a young. So wherever you intend to write your name boldly on the wall, please do so. If you want to write your local name in addition, that's fine. But if you want to stick to your anglicized name, you can do that. And you can write today's date as well. We are done from here. We just go to the river. The last thing.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So, first of all, how was it? How was the whole thing? What made you like come
Very
here?
emotional.
Very emotional. In the first place, what made you come here to do this ritual?
Well, be it that our forefathers didn't have the opportunity to return, I thought it was, appropriate for me to make this journey to the motherland so that in certain respects, those who couldn't return, I've since returned on their behalf. This is our ancestral grounds that we would have been born in. And unfortunately, we were taken away, and now I've had the opportunity to return, which is emotional, overwhelming, but a blessing.
Okay, but what's the name? What the name they gave you?
The name they gave me was Kofi Abri, I believe.
Kofi Asabre.
Asabri. Right.
So is this the first time in Ghana?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. And
Yes, it is.
what's your normal name?
My name is Clyde Lewis James.
Oh, wow. And so now you are Kofi Asabre. Is it the first time in
Kofi
Ghana?
Asabri, yes. My first time in Ghana, but it won't be my last.
Okay, you're welcome.
Yes, thank you.
Akraba.
Akraba Madase.